What up, Laker Nation? Your boy Doc Kareem in the house. Y'all know what it is. Break down all NBA news. But I want to get into the news real quick about this Blockbuster trade that's been talked about between the Brooklyn Nets and the Washington Wizards. I'm going to be bearer of bad news. It's not happening. There's no trade happening. It's just basically a bunch of smoke that's going on because there's nothing to do. We quarantine. There's no trades or anything have been discussed. There's not nothing that being talked about or nothing. It's just a matter of people just talking right now just to, get some traction around the NBA. Is about to start back. And June, I believe in the early part of June, they'll be going back to camp and working out and things like that. The NBA back about to open back up, so they just using that as traction. But there's no trade would not happen. For one, the NBA satisfied the way how the league is going right now. You considering most teams have two stars, and that's how the NBA want it. They want a balanced league. In the last 5 years, Golden State Warriors was heavily favored. And two out the 5 years, injuries happened. But last year with Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson, and Toronto Raptors won the NBA championship. And the other time it happened where, Draymond got suspended, and we all know what happened with that. Kyrie hit a ridiculous shot, and Cleveland ended up sneaking in and getting a win. But other than that, Golden State Warriors was heavily favored, and they don't like that. The NBA don't like that. They don't like that. Right now, NBA is at all time. For one, the Lakers is good, which always help. But enough. The main thing is balance around the league. It's really like three teams is heavily favored to win: the Bucks, the Lakers, and the Clippers. Everybody have their own opinion who they may win, but any of them three teams could easily win. Then you got real good teams that can sneak in there. Anything can happen. Like, Houston dangerous. Denver out east. You got Philadelphia is dangerous. Boston can be dangerous. Who knows? But right now the NBA loving this. And a lot of teams feel that they can get in the mix quick. So a lot of teams is willing to compete. So it won't really be too much of, teams just dumping and things like that. So Washington Wizards, they got two All-Stars with John Wall and Bradley Beal. Now John Wall talking about he healthy, he come about to get back in his bag and do his thing, so Washington want to see that through. And they also feel that they can get a couple pieces, make the right move. Everybody feel that way, and they could be back in the playoff hunt in the East. And with two stars, it's possible. And they had a couple guys on their team stepped up, so that's always good. Now, so with the right moves, it can happen. And another thing I want to say, that's one reason why the NBA is, with the amnesty rule, that's one of the main reasons they scared with this amnesty, because they know teams will want to get off these big contracts, and that can cause a big three. So right now, it's really no big three in the league. It's basically two All-Stars. Some teams have one. Some teams have none, but they have a bunch of young guys that's good players. So the NBA has that good space. So that's not happening. Washington wouldn't let that happen. They just not gonna just give Bradley Beal to Brooklyn, knowing the scene was happening. A lot of teams, they this is what NBA want. Dallas Mavericks got two good young players, and Luka and Porzingis. So this is what they want. So if you're gonna see that, this is basically what the NBA wants. So it's not gonna happen. So there won't be no trade with no Washington and Brooklyn. At very least, John Wall. Now, if he start complaining and wanting to get out and want to leave, and then we see what happens from there. But right now, he's all in, and just a rumor. And NBA will be starting back. I'm gonna touch on that. NBA will be starting back soon. They still working out some particulars. One is the amnesty rule. That's a way where a team can be really dominant. Where I figured players. Who am I, bro? Sorry. Players like Kevin Love, John Wall, Chris Paul, who else have like big contracts? Um, Guys, those like the main guys, Blake Griffin, those four guys could change things if they land on a powerhouse team like the Lakers, Milwaukee, or Clippers, or one of them go to a team that's up there right there in the bubble. A team like Denver, it can cause a lot of problems. So we don't know. So like I said, it's a lot of things going on. And just stay tuned. I need you guys to subscribe, hit that like button. Subscribe, hit that like button. I need to get my likes up, man. And I need to get them subscribers up. Help your boy. I'm be bringing a lot of heat. I also go live a lot. Y'all can check me out on live. I'm here for you. This is the best NBA news you can get, man. I got all the stories, all the insight. Hit me up. Subscribe. Hit me up. Follow me. Thank you.